practice. Let me show you what is marriage. In Islam, marriage is like this. It's called NIKAH, or also known as Zawaj. Which word you use most? Nikah. Okay. Nikah is marriage. Zawaj, also known as Zawaj or Zawaj. Okay? These synonyms, they are not contradictory, same one. We say An-Nikah or Az-Zawaj. Good. Nikah and Zawaj, which is one thing, it means to, Zawaj means to pair. To pair by bringing a male and a female. We will make her wear hijab later on, don't worry about it. Okay. This, they were haram, now they become halal. So they become family. Family starts with two people, a male and a female. Okay. By allowing them to do this, we go through a process. That process is called, number one, al-khitbah. Al-khitbah. Memorize it, huh? Al-khitbah is to ask the hand of the girl. And it's the man who asks the hand. The sunnah, the right thing is that the man, the male, goes to the family of the girl and asks her hand from her family. Not directly. It's very inappropriate. He should go to, even when they like each other, and he has to go and officially show respect to her family. This woman has a father, has a mother, or even if her parents passed away, someone who is her wali. So to say that this woman is not anybody. She has someone, okay? And that is a very strong point for ladies. Never ever, sisters, unless of course you have been married before. I'm talking about a young girl who has never been married. Whoever is interested to marry her should go and knock the door. Not from the window, not from the kitchen, from here. Ring, 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 and come nicely and ask the hand of the girl from her parents. The one who has more right over her is her father. Again, I repeat, is the father. So sisters, do not do things without the full involvement of your husband.
Husband.
For example, if you're going to marry your daughter to someone, the father shouldn't be the last one to know. That's what's happening, you know that?
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, so my dear sisters, the two ladies, mashallah, who are working on that. Takbir. Okay. The second is what we call, now comes nikah, aqad. Al-aqd. You call it aqad. Al-aqd. Al-aqd means contract. You call it aqad in Malay, right? Now, the aqd, please remember, it comes after the khitbah. Where to do it? Anywhere. Between husband and wife, between the family of the husband and the family of the wife, they can choose. They can either come to the lady's house or the man's house, or even better, masjid. We highly recommend that the aqd is performed in the masjid, so that the people understand from day one this relationship was really solid in the house of Allah. So no one will play games with the other one. No family. Even when they are not very religious, they should understand is the masjid. And one thing why I encourage the masjid. Sometimes both families and their relatives are not that religious. From this moment they start coming to the masjid and respecting the masjid. Do it. My sincere advice to my sisters, do it in masjid. Choose a masjid of your life and you go. Okay. Now, wherever you want to do it in the, whatever is convenient, in the family's, the lady's house, the man's house, or better in the masjid, okay? Like we do in Algeria. Number 3 comes what we call, now husband and wife. They are really husband and wife.
And it's just basically like a
both sides that they want to marry each other. That's it, right?
Yes, but people have to witness. Yeah. So, ijab and qabul, proposal and acceptance. That's what it means. Second, there should be wali, the father of the girl is with her, or someone who represents her, of the lady. And even sisters, even if you have been already married and it's your second marriage or third or fourth, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with, you should have wali. My sincere advice. Call a brother, call someone you trust. Okay? Alright. Number 3, the dowry. The dowry given from the man to the woman. Little or big is based on what they agree. But the less the better. Rasulullah said, the less mahar, the more barakah in the marriage. Remember this. The less mahar. The hadith, we will see the hadith inshallah. أيسرهن مهورا أكثرهن barakah. Rasulullah says, the less mahar in the marriage, the more barakah. After all, there is no, because when you start being extravagant and going to hotels, this is all nonsense. Number one, you go to a hotel and do weddings. Why you have a house?
Cannot fit.
Why cannot it? Who is more beloved than Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Last week when he married Sayyida Safiya binti Huyay, may Allah be pleased, what did he do? One sheep. How many people eat the sheep? Very few. He called Anas, go get me so and so and so and so few Sahaba, and whoever you like. Anas, of course, he will like few people, so ask them. That's it. It's the culture that is killing us. We will come back to it. Okay. Number 3 is what we call al-walima. So let me finish first the fourth. So A, B, C, D. These are what we call the pillars of marriage. If one of them is missing, the marriage is not ongoing. Number 1, ijab and qabul. Ijab and qabul. These are Arabic names. Ijab is proposal, qabul is acceptance. Number 2, wali. There must be wali for the lady. Number 3, dowry. Mahar. The less the better. And number 4, 2 witnesses, males. If we have only one male, then one male, 2 females. Minimum. Muslims, good Muslims, practicing Muslims. The wali doesn't have to be Muslim. Better to be Muslim, but doesn't have to. But the witnesses must. Okay? Without these 4, the marriage is none of what? It's zina. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. And whoever attends it or her is wrong. Meaning the 2 witnesses should not, and should refuse to witness if, for example, the wali is not there. Where is the father of this girl? Where is her uncle? Where is someone who will represent her? Oh, no, it's okay. No. It's not like that. Where is the dowry? Mu'akhar. Okay, how much? We need to know, at least the 2 witnesses need to know how much. This is marriage, it's no joke. I witness for what? Not even knowing. So witnessing is, what's your name? What's your name? I need to know them. It's just, I've seen that boy many. Who are you? What's your name? This and that. Who are you? Okay? Who's your father? Who's your mother? Same thing. Okay, I know now who. How much you give her dowry? Little or big? I need to hear and know. And do you agree? Yes. And the wali, what is the wali? Your father, are you sure with this and that? Okay. Then we perform the nikah. Imam Shafi'i is very strict. He said if one, especially the wali, he said if the wali is not there, is null and void.
Sheikh, what about in some situation they say wali hakim?
Yeah, wali hakim. Hakim means wise. Doesn't mean Muslim. Wali hakim means wise. Don't bring me the craziest in the family to witness.
But this one not even family. Sometimes maybe the father
Imam.
It's okay. It's okay.
Anybody.
It's okay. But usually if the father is alive and present in the city, we go to him. It's his right over his daughter. Why is he father then? Now if he refuses and he comes up with silly reasons, we can overpass him. Let's say he's super racist. We pass him. But no, we go to him and say, sir, it's your right, please come, honor your daughter and honor yourself and this and that. Alhamdulillah, if he would like to come, alhamdulillah. If not, we pass him.
So Sheikh, when you said just now, the marriage is done at the men's place, marriage pre the walima.
No, coming. All this to answer your question. I didn't even finish the walima. Now the walima. Okay? Khitbah. Then they agree. Then we move to the aqd. Aqd can be done in anybody's house. In any house. Not even in any. You come here to Sister Shamin, mashallah, from nikah. Takbir. He doesn't mind. Masjid. Anywhere. Under Allah's sky. Anywhere under Allah's sky. In the desert, in the jungle, it's okay, it's valid. It doesn't have to be a place. Well-known building. No.
Or a special occasion, like we keep like a big occasion.
Very good. Only these people. If only these people attend, now we must move to the walima, which Rasulullah ﷺ highly recommended, even if it's one sheep. Even if it's one sheep. So alhamdulillah, then people eat. When they eat, it's a form of thanking Allah Azza wa Jal for this marriage and telling them that this man is married to this woman. So those who are marrying more than one and hiding by not making walima, because they're afraid if they do walima, people will ask why this walima. Actually, they are not following the Sunnah of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. And that's very wrong. They should do walima. Okay. Which brings me now to your question. The aqad, this one. This is what you call aqad in Malay? This step in the marriage? Very good. This one, most of you do it in the girls. You don't have to. Because it incurs a lot of costs and stress to the family especially to the parents of the girl, which Allah Azza wa Jal didn't put that stress on anyone. So who should actually do the walima? It's the husband, the male. The family invite people and they eat and that's it. So what the girl does is just to prepare herself for marriage, that's all. The problem is that some of you are not some of you, majority of Malaysians, they put unnecessary stress on themselves.
Masjid is better for...
Yeah, now, wallahi, everything was in the masjid, I don't know. Invite people to the masjid, let them in masjid and then disappear. Look, if you do it out of your own will, no problem. But if you do it feeling obliged, you know what people will say about us, Allahu Akbar, you're still thinking about people. That's the mistake we do. We always think, what would people say about us? SubhanAllah, if we are just thinking the same way about what Allah would how does Allah see us? Oh, Allahu Akbar. We will be already in Jannah. Given glad tidings while we are in this dunya. So I want my sisters to think Islamically, don't think culturally. I am just correcting that thinking that it's the woman that needs to that is wrong.
Okay.
Of course, if the family of the girl want to do some kind of kanduri and invite friends and family, let it be. But no, I'm answering that question where people feel like that he gives extra money, right? He gives extra money than the dowry for the family to do. That's not in the Sunnah of Rasulullah. Yeah. So Allah Azza wa Jalla is protecting you from pressure. Because these pressures can really hurt your health. When you have stress, your back starts hurting, your neck, your leg. It's not just inside. It starts coming out to your body.
Affects the bride and groom also.
Yes.
After.
Yes. Less barakah. And I tell you one thing about sisters, about not asking too much for the dowry. The man will feel like you have done a great service to him by making things easy. He will love your daughter more and treat her like queen, and he will go beyond his ways to be nice to her financially. But if he feels he bought her, he will abuse her because he feels, you were tough on me, so I bought this lady. Material. We became materialistic people now. When you give your daughter, start with yourselves. You cannot correct the whole world. So start with yourself. When people say, MashaAllah, sister so married her daughter, what was the dowry later? It was up to him. Ah, yes. Except Hantara is not Islamic.
That's right.
It's not, it's cultural. So don't, and never ever think it is, and you are not obliged.
Is it sinful to do?
Could be. It could mount to sin because it's a form of adding to the. Rasulullah sallallahu saying, make it easy. Another thing, gift. When you give a gift, why you want to show it to others?
Yeah.
Imagine I really want to give you a gift, and I say, excuse me, ladies, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I am about to give one of you this gift. What type of gift is that?
Showing off.
The gift is between you and the person.
And in fact, the hantaran is the highlight of the akad nikah. Everybody wants to know who give what.
So
how much.
so it is taking what you call.
It is.
It is taking attention from dowry, which Rasulullah sallallahu made as condition. So people are much more obsessed to know what's the hantaran more than the.
Definitely.
Yes.
Don't worry, sisters. Just ask Allah to give your sons and daughters wonderful people to live with, and that's it. Make dua, a lot of dua. I'm telling you now. Sisters, why we have Rasulullah sallallahu as our great example. He married Safiya in the morning. He went to his daily things. He didn't say, well, let me take 1 week. Our daughters need to know these things because they think it's their right. It's not your right. It's something that people do. Meaning, if it happens, happens. If it doesn't happen, doesn't happen.
Like a short break.
So if you go honeymoon, it's not a sin, is it? It's not like celebrating Christmas.
No, it depends what you do.
Please go
It depends what you do in the honeymoon. A lot of people forget themselves in honeymoon. She forgets that she has to wear hijab, that she has to keep her, religiosity intact. The man thinks, MashaAllah. No. You know what I mean? And mainly where we go for honeymoon? To places where there are sins. Go honeymoon, MashaAllah, Mecca and Medina. Very few people do that. Most people go honeymoon where?
Bali beach.
Where beaches. Thank you.
We have bachelorette and bachelor party before the marriage.
Yeah, shower. What do you call it? Bright shower. Bridal shower.
Yeah, fight that, sisters. Don't never allow that. And tell your daughters, your sons, this is wrong. We are Muslims, that is wrong. Even when you see everybody doing that.
But if we want to do henna night, henna night girls get together.
Henna, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you mean by that? When does it happen? When?
Before akad nikah.
Before the akad.
No,
Okay,
before.
when we say the walima, it's also the day of consummating the marriage.
It's the same day.
Yes. So akad can be, for example, few weeks, which I strongly suggest the akad and the day of nikah, the day of consummating of marriage, should be very close.
1 week. Same day.
Don't give them 2 months, 3 months. They are kids, they are youth. And they may go and say, we are already married, okay, let's do certain things. And then, if things don't work, many people divorce. So that between akad and walima, a lot of people are not employed. They say no more. I don't want.
But can the marriage be consummated after the akad, before the walima?
Can the marriage?
After the akad,
Can.
before the walima?
Can. But between that day and the walima, not long. Announce quickly. Get over with it. Don't tarry. You like Bollywood movies, right? Yeah, you like, the drama. The longer it is, the better. It's not drama. This is marriage. Some of you really like to. No, sisters.
So the henna night just now?
The henna night. When?
That's before.
the akad. usually.
Before the akad? No.
Before number
Even
one.
though amongst girls.
Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even before among girls, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said,
Okay.
hide the khitbah, hide it until you are ready to act, and then announce. So you are somehow announcing.
Okay. But
In
if
case-
before the...
I repeat.
Yeah.
Very important hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, asirrul khitbata wa a'linu nikah. hide khitbah. Don't announce about it. And when the nikah comes, announce. So when you do hinna, you are doing what? You are telling that this girl
getting married.
and the hasad stars and everything. Is this one that sometimes your khitbah is more important than the walima? Some people, it is the engagement that they make a big deal out of it.
That's right. If the henna is before the walima.
Fine,
After
no problem. After that, you can do.
Before
Can.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Not wajib to do hinna. But Sheikh, we want to get together and make the girl feel happy, whatever. No problem. Put some hinna for her. Put some hinna. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome, new students.